So this is from the Fox News coverage of Trump's sentencing of his hush money trial. Now, this is Trey Gowdy, a former congressman and prosecutor, and he thinks he's come up with a brilliant argument for Trump's appeal.
Is he is in about an hour going to be a convicted felon, which means by law he can't possess even a .22 rifle, a pistol, a bullet. But yet he can be the commander-in-chief of the world's most powerful military. I bet those four conservatives were sitting there thinking about how incongruent it is that you can't possess a bullet, but you can possess the nuclear codes. He can't even vote in the midterms, which will decide whether or not he has a productive last 2 years. He also can't possess a firearm. I think his best argument is you have made me a felon and I'm about to have control over every weapon in our arsenal. I don't know if they raised that on appeal, but that, to me, is his best argument. Actually prosecuted firearms violations, so he is a convicted felon. I doubt they ever did. So he cannot solely, jointly, or constructively possess a single firearm or bullet as a convicted felon. So how can you lead the world's most powerful military if you can't have constructive possession over any weaponry?
So you can't really tell in that clip, but Trey Gowdy made all of those statements in the span of 7 minutes. He was on a panel with 2 other lawyers, and he just kept repeating himself. And I do find that argument to be a bit ridiculous because he's basically saying that even though a jury of his peers found him guilty of the crimes that he was charged with, and he is a convicted felon, that because he's a convicted felon, we have to wipe that away and just clear him of the charges because he's also commander-in-chief and might need a gun. Does Trey Gowdy think that the president is like Napoleon and will wear a uniform and ride a horse and take a sword off into battle with our soldiers? Because that's not really what happens. That's saying that he's also got, I don't know, a convicted felon with the nuclear codes is supposed to make us feel better if he's not technically a convicted felon on paper.